Hi, I'm Mike with Craft Supplies USA, and today we're going to show you how to make a custom turned ring. Almost everyone owns a ring, but seeing one made from wood is a rarity that gets a lot of attention. And they've been a big hit with the team here at Craft Supplies USA. Today we're going to turn a ring using the Artisan Comfort Fit ring core. These ring cores are made from highly polished, solid stainless steel that won't tarnish or stain. And the interior edges have a rounded profile, making them very comfortable to wear. There are a full range of sizes and widths available to suit everyone's tastes. We're going to turn an 8mm wide ring for this project, but first I need to pick a blank that's a 1/16 inch wider than our ring. Blank selection is very important for this project. As you can see, there is very little material here, so wood movement must be kept to an absolute minimum or it could crack in half. The blank needs to be very dry, or better yet, a stabilized blank. Stabilized blanks have resin drawn in through the pores, making them impervious to wood movement, which is perfect for rings. And dense, tight-grained exotics work well too. I've selected a stabilized Padauk blank, and now I need to prepare it for turning. It will be mounted to a waste block using double-sided tape, but first I need a flat reference face. Lay some 120 grit sandpaper on a flat surface and sand one side flat. Once it's flat, apply double-sided tape to the reference face, then flip it over and mark the center of the blank. At the lathe, mount a waste block and true up the face using a skew. This will be our jig for drilling and rough turning the blank for the ring core. Peel off the tape backing and line up the center mark with a revolving center. And use the tailstock to apply firm pressure so the tape bonds securely to the waste block. With the tailstock in place, rough turn the blank to round. Select a drill bit that is approximately half the diameter of the ring core to make a pilot hole. Mount the bit in a drill chuck and drill completely through the blank. This next step is the most critical, so make sure you take your time. Using a narrow scraper or skew laid flat on its side, open up the drilled hole until the ring core fits snugly. Stop and test the fit frequently to prevent an oversized hole. I keep a few different ring cores on hand just in case I make the hole too big. In that case, I'll simply go up to the next size. Once the fit is right, press the ring core into the hole until it seats flat against the waste block. Now true up the side of the blank and turn it down until it's just a hair wider than the ring core. Be careful not to scratch the ring core with the tool. If you do scratch it, you can usually buff it out with the white diamond compound on a buffing wheel. Next, carefully peel the blank off the waste block using a putty knife. I like to leave the ring core in during this process to help support the blank. Use slow, steady pressure so the blank doesn't break. Now we're ready to glue the ring core into the blank. First, lightly scuff the outside of the ring core with 220 grit sandpaper for a better bond. Lightly coat the inside of the blank with epoxy or CA glue. This gives the wood a chance to absorb some glue before the ring core scrapes the excess away. Insert the ring core until it's flush with the edges. And make sure to wipe away any excess glue and let it cure. You can lay wax paper on a flat surface to make this easier. Don't worry if you didn't get all the glue off the ring. It easily scrapes off the stainless steel using your fingernail. There are 3 different sizes of Delrin bushings available depending on the size of ring you're making. The bushings are made out of Delrin, so they won't scratch the ring core and glue won't stick to them when applying a CA finish. After the glue is cured, mount the ring between the Delrin ring bushings on a pen mandrel. I made a spacer to move the bushings a little farther away from the headstock, and I've also got a precision machine pen center on the tailstock end. You can also stack up any pen bushings you have on hand to accomplish the same thing. Now we're ready to turn the ring to shape. The blank is very delicate, so take light cuts. I like to use a negative rake scraper when turning rings because it's not aggressive and easy to control. Once it's turned to shape, sand the blank through 320 grit or higher. There are a lot of options for finishes, but we recommend a CA finish because it's durable, resistant to moisture, and it builds to a very high gloss. And it's jewelry, so it's supposed to be shiny. I'll apply at least 10 coats of thin CA for rings. You can buff the finish for an even higher gloss if desired. Well, that wraps up this project. I hope you enjoyed learning how to turn a wooden ring. It's a fun project that's a real eye-catcher. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to check out our entire selection of wood turning supplies at woodturnerscatalog.com.